Hello, tankresses and tankers. I'm Mouse Hunter from noobclub.net. Today I'm gonna show you what to do with a tier 1 tank. And don't get confused if my garage looks a little different than yours. That's because I have some mods installed, but that's gonna be another tutorial. For today, let's concentrate on tier 1 tanks. This is the W.o.T, Gesundheit, the Japanese-French tank. Well, yeah, I guess they bought them from France. It will look something like this. You have your tank here, your crew, and here is the research button. Here you come to the different modules that are available for this tank. But before you can mount them, you have to research the module. For example, if you want a bigger gun, then you need 30 experience. That's this star. And once you have it researched, you can actually buy it, which would be 1,500 credits. These silver coins here. We're gonna talk about the crew a little later because there are these golden plus symbols. The first thing we're gonna do is a battle with the W.o.T to gain experience on this tank. So we're on Himmelsdorf, and in high tier battles it's very important to take the hill. A third or half of the team should go hill, but I figured out that in tier 1 battles it's actually not such a big a deal. So we will not go up the hill because it takes very long to get there. So in tier 1 battles you don't have much of an armor, so don't rely on that. Actually you have to make sure you're not hit. That's the first thing. But one of the biggest mistakes is to stay somewhere in the back and hide and hope not to get hit. That's not how you make experience. You have actually go to battle. Well, it is a battle game, so... now we have 2 against us. That's not very good. We should fall back now. Okay. Most important thing in this game is damage. The more damage you do, the more experience you will gain at the end. So let's see if we can hit this thing now. There he is. Ouch. Yes, we hit him. Ouch, and here we're dead. So for us, game over. And here we are back in the garage with a defeat. They actually captured the base and left 1 ally alive. So have a quick look at the battle results, second best. But if you look at the enemy, you can see they did much more damage, and so it's no wonder they won this battle. But the important thing for us now is to have a look here what you actually got for this battle. We got 2,703 credits, the silver coins, and 91 experience. If you go to the detail report, you can see it here again. Well, here are the credits. For tier 1s, ammunition and repairs are free. Then you get the experience, and this little amount here is the free experience you can use to research any module or tank. So what we're gonna do now is go to the research button, and we have 91 battle experience or combat experience, and we're gonna use that to research a few modules. Before you do that, you have to check if your tank can carry the weight of the new module. If you look here at the second turret of the W.o.T, you see there's the weight. It says at the bottom, it says 200 kilograms, and it is displayed in white. That means your tank can bear the weight. If it is red, that means it is too heavy and you need to research and mount the suspensions first. The most important thing on a tank is the gun. The bigger the gun, the more damage you can do and the more experience you can earn. If you hover the current gun, you can see there it says, just check the first numbers, 29 average penetration and 30 average damage. So if you hover now the best gun here, you can see it's 32 average penetration and 45 average damage. So that's the gun we want to have, the big gun. I have 91 experience and that is good for the turret. So I click on the 50 stars, 50 experience, and confirm the research. Say, yes, I want that. Next thing is I have to buy it. Now the green experience button changed to an orange credits button. Just click that and confirm, yes, I want to purchase that. And will be mounted automatically unless it is too heavy. Now we got a notification that the ammunition failed to load because we just changed something. This gun. I can research it. I need to research it anyway because I cannot research the big gun unless I have researched the one before that. So now we could buy this gun and use it. But actually in the tier 1 there is just a little experience you need. We just need 29 experience, so we have already the best gun. That's why in this case I will not buy this gun. I go back to the garage. Just check out the ammunition. Click accept, that's it. Good thing is that this gun is free. So accept. And let's have another battle. So it is Himmelsdorf again. This time on the other side. And I just go the same route. Of course from the other side this time. So you might have noticed that we now have 110 hit points and not just 100. That is because we have bought a better turret which has a little bit more armor that gives us a little bit more hit points. Actually, these are the two most important things to research first. The gun, so you do more damage, and the turret, so you have more hit points. Bad shot. Let's do that again. So this time looks pretty good. We're winning 9-5. Just let's do more damage. Where is this thing? There it is. So now the enemies are very clever. They're capping our base. Luckily someone used it, or they just left. So important thing is now to go back to base and kill them. At least damage them, because damage will reset the capture. So we will not stop here to battle them, because you have to get back. And it's a long way, and these tanks are very slow. T1 is much faster. I hope you make it in time, but not like that. Ah, there's another ally. Good. Luckily he paid attention and reset the base, and I guess he killed them. Well, he scared him off. Okay, 1 to go. So let's see if we can reach him before he is dead. Because that's of course the disadvantage of a slow tank. Your faster allies are more likely to kill him before you get there. But we can still research better suspension and a better engine for this, so maybe it's a little faster then, but don't expect miracles. So there it goes. So this game was won. Congratulations. So here is the battle result of our victory. With an obscene amount of 1,580 experience. Now how is that possible? So if you look at the team score, we can see we did 316. That is the base experience. And that's our damage. Not really so exciting. Let's go to the detailed report. You can see the credits we earned. And here is a solution why the experience is so high. Because there actually at the moment is a mission, or not a mission, a bonus, a 5 times income for the first victory. And with that battle, I think we can research the entire tank. Just a tiny interruption. I'd like to ask you to click the like button, share this video with your friends, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and become a Noob Club member. Go to noobclub.net/join to gain access to even more videos and to grab some bonuses. Thank you. Now let's continue. Let's just spend our combat experience and research just everything. Because as I said, that should be more than enough for the entire tank. Just click all the modules and click research. And then yes. So, and we even have enough combat experience to research the next tier 2 tanks, the Chini and the Hago. We get a message that we now acquired the elite status for the W.o.T. That means all modules are researched, there is nothing more you can do. Well, let's just say okay. The question is, what you're gonna do with a tier 1 tank once you have researched everything? Because the thing is, you don't have to buy everything. You only need to buy the things that you are really interested in. So I said we wanted to buy the big gun. Well, actually we could do that and just look how it performs. Or maybe I just don't want a tier 1 tank at all. I can sell it and then buy a tier 2 tank. That's completely up to you what you like and which line you like to go. As you can see here that this tank is now an elite tank. Now what does it mean actually? You don't need more combat experience on this vehicle because there is nothing else to research. So what you can do instead is accelerate crew training. You just click this box here, then confirm on. And that means that all the experience you earn will now be automatically transferred to the crew. So the crew improves faster than on a non-elite tank. If you want to keep playing this game for free, I recommend that you sell all the tier 1 tanks and buy a tier 2 instead. And once you've researched a tier 2, sell that and buy a tier 3, and so on until you found the tanks you really like, you really love battling with. And that is what we're gonna do now. We're gonna sell this vehicle. Just go to the garage or on the research window and right click and select Sell. Now here pops up a window where you can decide what to do with all the crew and all the modules that you actually have researched and the ammunition you've loaded. So the crew we send to the barracks. That is important. The ammunition we can sell, but it's free, so... And the modules we also gonna sell, even though it's free. We don't want to clutter up our depot for now. So, and just click Sell. That's it. We have a free slot now where we can purchase another vehicle that we like better. Now, what about the crew? As you remember, I told you there was this golden plus button, and if you click it, the personal file of this soldier opens up, and you can actually choose a skill or perk for this soldier. There are many to choose from, and we're gonna make an extra tutorial what makes sense, what it does, because every tank is different, that requires a different skill or perk. You may wonder, where is my Otsu crew? We send them to the barracks. So let's have a look at the barracks by clicking barracks, and the window pops up. First we filter out the soldiers who are in vehicles by clicking here this term in barracks. And now you see all soldiers who are currently not assigned to a vehicle who are waiting for action. And the question is, what are you gonna do with them? And the answer is very simple. Nothing. Just leave them there. If you purchase a new vehicle and you start with a crew of 50% experience, it takes you a very long time to get them up to 100%. Or you need to spend gold to get them to 100% immediately. So that's why you keep those tankers here, or those soldiers. And when you have, let's say, a Japanese light tank of a, I recommend at least tier 5 or tier 6, then you can use these two crew members and put them on your new tank, and you only retrain them a little bit and they almost have 100%. And then to bring them back to 100% doesn't take that long. And then you can pretty soon pick a skill or perk that is very useful for your tank, and it really makes sense in tier 5 or tier 6 and not really in tier 1 or tier 2. So keep them there until you have a tier 5 or tier 6 tank that you really like. Now let's say you battled quite a while and you got some interesting tanks, and somehow you never battled with the Japanese tanks anymore, and now you feel like you want to try the Japanese line. So what are you gonna do? First of all, you click here the tech tree, and then select the Japanese tanks. Here are the two tier 2 tanks that are available in the Japanese tech tree, and that's why it is so important to research all tanks of the tier 1 tank, because now at any time you want, you can just buy it. You don't yet need to research it because that's already done. Now you can buy the Hago or the Chine if you like to. Just click the credits button, and you can now purchase the Chine, for example. And I recommend to pick a free tank crew because it is not so important in low tier battles like 1, 2, 3, 4. It gets a little bit more interesting. Just don't waste your credits on the crew. Believe me, you will definitely need your credits for other things. And if you have, let's say, a tier 3 tank that you really enjoy, really like, well, you can retrain your crew anytime you want. You don't have to do it when you buy the tank. Thank you very much for watching, especially if you're still watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. And most of all, enjoy World of Tanks and have fun finding your favorite tanks. See you soon at noobclub.net and take care.